New look, new headshots. In this video, I'm gonna share with you my process before, during, and after getting my new acting headshots. I know there's a little bit of glare in my face. They look like light polka dots. Just ignore it, please. If you're new to my channel, let's be friends. Subscribe and put the bell notification on so that you can get all of my videos. So before I go into the process, let's talk about my previous headshots. I started acting in my 30s. If you didn't see that video, you should go and watch it about how I got started, why I got started so late, yada, yada, yada. When I just jumped back in, I actually did my headshots 2 times before I started to see success. The first time around, I went to a very reputable photographer. The style of photos wasn't best for my look and my skin tone being, nice and chocolatey brown. When I first got those headshots and started using it, there was actually a casting director that I saw in person for an audition. And when I walked into the room and she pulled out my headshot, she was like, "This is hideous." And I was like, ooh, I need to get new headshots. The reason was I look pretty pleasant. I look very nice, and I guess the photos didn't do me justice. So that was a compliment, but at the same time, I was sad because I think I invested like $700 Canadian. My agent was like, for your look and type, very polished as an individual, and the photos were really gritty and just didn't really go that well with me. Unfortunately, I had to get rid of those photos. I got new headshots. This wonderful woman named Lindsay McDonald, I will link to her website. She's in Mississauga, which is in the Greater Toronto area in Ontario, Canada. Hopefully you find someone that works with you. She had taken photos for a lot of people on our roster and people that had similar looks to me. So I was like, okay, let's work with her. And yeah, I got some headshots. And these are them. And they worked great. I got a great response. The only thing that I regretted from that photo shoot was that all of the shots I was smiling. Like, as actors, we want to show ourselves, but we also want to show ourselves in different emotions and face expressions and characters, and I never really brought that to that photo shoot. I remember as I was journeying in my acting career that I wanted to make sure that next time around that I am really honing in on the characters I want to play, the brand that I want to present, and so I did a lot of planning. So I'm going to share with you what I did for that process. The first thing I did is I did a whole bunch of surveys. I went into different acting communities on Facebook. I had a survey where people would put down what is their first impression of me, what type of movies do they see me in, what type of characteristics do I have, and I did them in like a Google form and people filled them out. I had at least about, I'll say close to 40 responses in total, but the more the better, because then you could start to see the variety. Once I had all these responses, I organized them into a spreadsheet. So this was my first, or actually this was my second set of research. And then I did another set of research with another acting coach. She provided like a graph to tally up people's opinions. So these numbers indicate like how many people voted. And depending on how many people voted, you'll see like based on from highest to lowest what characteristics best match you. Also, I have to balance that with what I want to play as well. I want to play like the warrior princess. How many of you are fans of Xena the Princess? The Princess Warrior, the Woman King movies. I like Black Panther, action, Marvel. Like, those are my dream roles. I have to take a look at my dream roles versus as well as what people see me as. So then I went over and organized it into, again, balance your values, balance what you want, balance what you've booked, and and as well as what people are seeing in you. So distressed, psycho thriller, action, sci-fi, stunt girl. These photos, I pulled them from the web, like just random headshots that I liked and the look that I wanted to go for. And reporter, journalist, detective, lawyer type, comedy, commercial, romantic comedy. Hallmark movies film a lot in my area, so I want to land one. And then catch-all woman, age 35 plus. Obviously for this time around, I have a different look. The reason why is because when I looked at a lot of my bookings, this look really did hit well. I also have like the curly hair look, but I didn't do any pictures with my hair out and curly because I already have headshots with my hair out and curly, and I also have a reel that shows my hair out and curly, so I decided to just do my headshots with my hair like this. So now that I know the types of shots that I want, I make sure I also pair it with clothing. So I did go shopping. Listen, you don't have to buy and keep everything you buy. I made sure that I went to like quality stores and purchased the blazer that I wanted, purchased the tops that I wanted, and made sure that they had a 30-day or even 14-day return policy. That way I could keep the clothing, put it on just for the shot, and then once I'm done, put it back in the bag and return it. Stylists do this for real photo shoots. Unless you really need the items or can work with them in your auditions, I would just return it back. This is the top that I got for the distressed psycho thriller action, and this is how my face is gonna look. It's gonna look better because I'll have makeup and stuff, but I wanted it to look serious. And then reporter role, again, I wanted it to look serious this time. Comedy, I got a couple of tops because I wasn't sure which one. I was thinking the bright blue because we had some bright blues here. But I tend to cast a lot in my denim shirt. You can't really see the nice blue color here because this is not a real headshot. Okay, Hallmark, romantic best friend, confidant shirt that I wanted to do for a catch-all woman, but we'll see. Like, I'm gonna bring all of these tops, but I will also bring backup tops just in case my agent is, the photographer is like, no, that's not the best color. Yeah, so I know this might look a little bit tedious, but to be honest, I'm so glad I did this. I do branding and marketing for companies, and I always, especially if I'm bringing someone in for a photo shoot, like a professional to do videos and that sort of thing, I will always make like a storyboard for what we're putting together. If you're on set, by the way, the wardrobe, they also do this too. Wardrobe will get picture inspirations and align it with the storyboard, and they will also print it off and bring it to set. This is not new stuff, so I highly recommend it. It'll also help you be super organized for when you're going into your photo shoot. I did my shopping, got my photos together, did my collages, and then the night before I made sure that I organized everything. I put everything on hangers, make sure it's well steamed or ironed. I taped the collage right onto the hangers with the items, and like it was so organized. Next day, grab my bag and I got there and did my makeup with LT Beauty, who at the time is working with Lindsay McDonald on doing makeup for the actor. I am very happy with what she did. The only thing that I would probably just say as advice to you is just make sure your makeup artist is doing the makeup in a way that you could actually like repeat what she did. I usually come very clean faced like this for all of my shots. Sometimes maybe I'll put a little bit of darkness, but I think I can replicate what she did if I needed to. So as you could see, I organized my rack. My rack was ready to go. Lindsay even gave me a shout out on social media because she was so impressed by my organization skills. I knew for what shot, what my poses were gonna be. I knew what type of movies it would be in, what I'd be called in for. I had the emotion and the storyline going in my head like bomb diggity, bomb diggity. Literally within about an hour, Lindsay had my whole 300 and something photos ready for me to view. My agent picked the best photos for each category and then sent them to me. I just had to look through the ones that my agent sent to me. I looked through them, and again, thinking of what will this land me, thinking about my past casting, what was I booking before. I did bring in like my friend, my actor colleague, and my husband to help me choose. There were some conflicts where some were voting for one photo. When it comes down to it, you have to know what you want and how you want to show up. Now it's just presenting the headshots to the world. Let's see what my headshots will catch me in terms of casting rooms and roles. I'm so excited. If you have any questions about this process, please drop them in the comments. I'll be sure to respond to them. And oh yeah, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and put the bell notification on so you get notified when I have any other videos. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. All the best. See you soon.